Hi friends, hope you're doing great. If you are someone who face anxiety or nervousness before the interview or during the interview, then this video is for you. I've included a number of techniques, be it mindfulness, shifting negative thoughts, overcoming your fears. At the same time, I've included tips for interview cracking as well. So watch this video till the end and please do like, subscribe and share this video as well. So let's get started. Friends, to crack the person interview, there are few things that you can do before the interview. Let's have a look. So this is divided into two sections, days before the interview and a few hours before the interview. Let's look at days before the interview, what you can do to prepare yourself and calm your nervousness. The first step that you need to do, friends, is you need to shift your mindset. Just by saying to yourself that this is not a personal interview, this is a discussion. Factually speaking, what you are actually doing is having a discussion with the interviewer, isn't it? So if you tell yourself that this is a discussion, then you have already 50% shifted your mindset. Second, reduce catastrophic cognitive distortion. What does this mean? It means that do not make a mountain out of a molehill. Do not make something small extremely big. Friends, I know the interview is important to you, but this interview is not the only thing in your life. So do not give too much of importance to it. Acknowledge this and move on. Next, relaxation techniques. Days before the interview, start creating a peaceful lifestyle. How you do this? By practicing these three techniques. Deep breathing. If you just do simple deep breathing, which is breathe in for 4 seconds, hold your breath, breathe out for 4 seconds, and hold your breath again. Do this for 2 to 3 minutes, and you start getting into the practicing of relaxing yourself. Next, in the night, if you're feeling little anxious, then you could do progressive muscle relaxation. I have included the link of progressive muscle relaxation in the video, so do check it out. Play that video and it will give you a facilitation on how you can relax as well. And third, start doing the grounding technique, friends. This is one of the amazing techniques I have known. You know, look at 5 things around you, hear 4 things, touch 3 things, experience, smell 2 things, and taste 1 thing. When you do this, friends, you actually bring all your senses to activated. You get in the present moment. So if you are having too many thoughts about the interview, or if you're feeling anxious, do this grounding techniques, make this a practice, and you will feel a lot better. Next is exposure therapy. Friends, perhaps this could be your first interview. I may not know. Discuss about your resume with your friend. Take some guidance, take some professional help. Then expose yourself to a mock interview. That's right. Give an interview to your own self in front of the mirror as step one. Give an interview to a friend and give an interview to a professional. That's right. A professional, somebody you know, it may or may not be directly relevant to your job, but having, given your interview to a professional, they will give you a different insight and feedback about how you are, talking about yourself and how you are, doing overall. Friends, preparation is the most important thing. Without preparation, really, you're reducing your chances to crack the interview. When you prepare, research about the company, check out the interviewer profile in LinkedIn, understand what are the JD on the role as well. Be fully prepared. This will automatically calm your nerves. Friends, now the most important thing is before the interview, we get a lot of negative thoughts. Let's look at them and shift them. These negative thoughts are about our own self and about other people. Let's look at the ones about our own self. Friends, before the interview, if you have thoughts that I always freeze up during the interview, I'll probably forget everything I plan to say, then this is the time that you actually shift your thoughts into more helpful and realistic. You can tell yourself, while I may feel nervous, I have prepared through and have valuable experience to share in this interview. And I'm going to stay calm and focused to my best of my ability. Friends, this is basically, a cognitive restructuring which I'm recommending. I have a full course on, cognitive behavior therapy, again available in the description. It teaches you how you can actually shift your negative thoughts into more helpful and into more realistic thoughts. Anyways, moving further, I won't be able to answer all their questions, right? Now, if this is your thought, then how do you challenge this thought, right? Then you have to, tell yourself it's okay not to know everything. It's okay if I don't know everything. I can handle tough questions by staying calm, and I'm going to ask for clarifications. Friends, please understand, if you expect that you should know everything, then it may not be the right expectation. So expect that yes, I should, learn and prepare before the interview to to the best of what I know. Then if I don't get this job, it means I am not good enough. If you have this thought, friends, then challenge this thought. Does this truly mean that not getting this job means you're not good enough? No, not at all. It is not a reflection of your capability and your talent. So it is, if you even if you don't get the job, it is an opportunity for you to learn and also actually practice an interview so that the next interview that you go, you don't repeat the same mistakes. Then I haven't been able to successful in previous interviews. So I'll probably fail this one as well. Now, friends, you may not have been successful in the previous interviews. Past performance does not indicate future outcomes. Please understand this. All that you have in your hand right now is to give your best. Prepare, stay calm, and give your best. Focus on your skills, focus on your talent, focus on what you can offer to the organization. Then I always stumble over my words when I'm nervous. I'll come across as incompetent. Friends, even if you stumble, that's okay. Interviewers do expect, the candidate may be nervous, and that's perfectly fine. And feeling little nervous, it is also a sign that you care about the job. So it's fine. Go ahead, feel little nervous, practice calmness, practice mindfulness, and be as much as calm as you can. Friends, now look at the negative thoughts you may have about other people. Now, others, if you have thoughts that others are more qualified than me, friends, if others are qualified than you, then great. But you may be having more experience. Maybe you have more enthusiasm. Maybe you have more discipline. Maybe you have a lot of other things that others may not have. So it is good that you only acknowledge those things where you are good at, which are your strengths. If others totally outweigh your experience qualification, then there's nothing that you can do. Market is very tight. If I don't get this job, then it will be a problem. Friends, we don't know how the job markets, behave, and you just need to get one job, right? You don't need to get 100 jobs. You just need to get one job. So focus on what is there in your hands. Focus on the controllables that you can, truly control. Then others will think, I am a failure. I am good for nothing. Friends, what others think about you is something that you have no control of, and it's okay if they think you're a failure, but truly you are not a failure. Not getting past a job interview does not mean you are a failure. Friends, this was the mind map for days before the interview that you can do, which includes mindfulness techniques, relaxation techniques, and preparation. Now let's look at this topic hours before the interview. So today is your interview. Then what are you going to do, friends? First, create a calming pre-interview routine. Very, very important. Do some meditation, have a light meal, listen to your favorite music, right? Limit your coffee. Don't eat a heavy meal so that you don't feel sluggish. Avoid getting into unnecessary fights or arguments with your friends and family during the interview day. Friends, Very important. Reach at least 50 to 60 minutes before the interview so that you can practice more calmness, more grounding techniques and relaxation, and you don't want to be late during your interview at all. Next, dress your best. Friends, dress something which makes you comfortable and that makes you feel confident. Remember to give your best and focus on your controllables. Now, these are all the things that you can do before the interview. Friends, what about during the interview? These are the things that you can do during the interview. Friends, slow down. It is an interview. You can take 1 or 2 seconds to respond. Don't be in a hurry. Don't rush. Slow down, understand the question of the interviewer, and then respond to your best of ability. Deliver a great introduction answer. Friends, most common question in the interview is tell me something about yourself, talk about your experience. Be ready with a great answer based on your industry, based on the job that you're applying for. At the end of the interview, friends, the interviewer also asks, do you have any questions for us? Friends, here they are actually checking your attitude about the job and your eagerness to do the job. Ask relevant questions about experience, about, what are my targets going to be for the next 1 month? How can I, truly contribute to this organization? Ask those questions based on your industry. Then focus on giving your best, even if your start wasn't good. Friends, not all interviews you will have a great start or it will go as per plan. Things can sway, you may not be able to answer the questions. That's okay. The not answering a question does not mean you have failed the interview. No, give your best. Even if you cannot answer 1 or 2 questions, it is the thought process that the interview is really checking. So if your thought process is there, if your skills are there, you could still get through. Friends, it is okay to feel a bit nervous during the interview. That really shows that you care. And most important, friends, don't assume. Ask for clarification if you don't understand the question. Paraphrase your understanding about the question to the interviewer so that you get a validation about the same. Now, friends, that's not it. After the interview, right? After the interview is done, give yourself credit for doing your best. Give a pat on your back, for doing your best in the interview. Then review which areas you need to improve. Friends, improve your skills for the job or improve your interview skills. Where did where there is a gap, look at it and then improve upon it. Then, friends, very important, follow up after 5 to 7 days for the result. Now, this is again very important. If you're selected and if you get the offer letter, congratulations, that's amazing. Read the offer letter before you sign it. If you get rejected, then understand it is a learning curve. Learn from it, prepare for the next interview. And friends, by any chance, if you don't get a response, or that could be a reason that the role that you applied for has gone on hold because of budget constraints or many other situations, then keep on following up with the interviewer or with the person who organized the interview. Sometimes role get on hold and sometimes role reopen. So maybe when the role gets reopened, and when they see your email, you could actually be the first candidate to get the job. So friends, if you have given an interview but you have not got a response from the interviewer, then go ahead and follow up, express your intent that hey, I want to work with you, I'm following up for this role. Sending one email can actually open doors for can open doors again for this opportunity as well. Friends, I hope this video was helpful. I'm going to be sharing, a link to this entire mind map as well, so you can have it and give your best for the interview. And friends, wish you good luck. If this video was helpful, please, put it in the comments that this was helpful. And if you wished for me to make more videos, these comments will be very, very encouraging to me as well. So, friends, thank you very much. And for any upcoming interviews, I wish you good luck and all the best.